In 1979, a little show about a family of moonshiners outrunning the local law in rural Georgia became an unexpected cultural phenomenon. In this video, you will see how have the actors of the series The Dukes of Hazzard changed. You will know their real names and age. I will show you how they looked then, in 1979, and what's with them now, in 2025. Okay, let's go. Denver Pyle as Uncle Jesse. Age filming, 59 years old. Denver Pyle brought warmth and wisdom to the role of Uncle Jesse, the Duke family patriarch who raised his orphaned nephews and niece. A former moonshiner who had gone straight, Jesse served as the moral compass of the show, offering sage advice and occasional scolding to his rambunctious charges. A veteran character actor before the Dukes, Pyle had already appeared in over 200 movies and TV shows, including The Andy Griffith Show as Briscoe Darling and The Doris Day Show. During his time on the series, he also directed 12 episodes, showcasing his versatility. After the show ended, he continued acting in series like Dallas, Murder, She Wrote, and L.A. Law. Pyle sadly passed away on Christmas Day in 1997 at age 77, leaving behind a remarkable legacy in television and film. John Schneider as Bo Duke. John Schneider was cast as Bo Duke, Luke's rambunctious, girl-crazy younger cousin, when he was just 18. Since leaving Hazzard County, Schneider has maintained a steady presence in both television and music. He starred as Jonathan Kent on Smallville for over 100 episodes and had a significant role on Tyler Perry's The Haves and the Have-Nots. His country music career has produced multiple chart-topping hits and over 20 albums. Schneider has appeared in numerous Hallmark and Lifetime Christmas movies, including Christmas in Tune, and competed on Dancing with the Stars in 2018. Today he is 65. Sorrell Booke as Jefferson Davis, Boss, Hogg. Age filming, 49 years old. The Commissioner of Hazzard County, Boss Hogg was a devious, wealthy character instantly recognizable by his white cowboy hat and suit and ubiquitous cigars. Hogg was played by Sorrell Booke, a longtime actor who started out acting on Broadway and making TV appearances in the 50s. In the 60s and 70s, he showed up in episodes of Mission Impossible, Hawaii Five-0, MASH, Gunsmoke, Kung Fu and many others. Hogg also appeared in a number of classic films, including Fail Safe, What's Up, Doc, Slaughterhouse-Five, The Iceman Cometh and the original Freaky Friday. Post-Dukes, he did voiceover work for a range of 80s and 90s cartoons. While Booke called Boss Hogg despicable, he enjoyed playing him. Outside of the Dukes of Hazzard, Booke devoted himself to intellectual pursuits, speaking French, Russian, Japanese, Spanish, Italian and other languages. Unfortunately, Booke passed away at age 64 in 1994. James Best as Sheriff Rosco P. Coltrane. Age filming, 53 years old. Sheriff Rosco P. Coltrane was Boss Hogg's bumbling right-hand man, perpetually pursuing the Duke boys and failing to catch them. James Best's comedic timing and distinctive laugh made Rosco more lovable than threatening, despite being on the wrong side of most conflicts. Best was an established actor before the Dukes, with appearances in classics like The Caine Mutiny and Shenandoah. After the show ended, he continued acting occasionally but focused more on teaching acting and filmmaking. He wrote, directed, and starred in the 2001 comedy Return of the Killer Shrews, a sequel to his 1959 cult classic The Killer Shrews. While also becoming an accomplished painter and author, Best passed away in 2015 at age 88, leaving behind a rich legacy of entertainment spanning decades. Waylon Jennings as the Balladeer. Age filming, 42 years old. You may not have seen Waylon Jennings on The Dukes of Hazzard, but you definitely heard him, as he provided the voice of the Balladeer, the off-screen narrator of each episode, and sang the Good Ol' Boys theme song for the show. His voice and theme song gave the Dukes of Hazzard serious country authenticity. Active from the 60s onward, Jennings was a pioneer in the outlaw country scene. His hit songs included This Time, I'm a Ramblin' Man, Lukenbach, Texas, I've Always Been Crazy, and many more. And he was well known for his collaborations with Willie Nelson. Jennings died at age 64 in 2002, leaving a huge hole in the country music scene. Ben Jones as Crazy Cooter, Davenport. Age filming, 38 years old. As the Duke boys' trusty mechanic and friend, crazy Cooter Davenport often helped them outrun the law. Ben Jones brought folksy charm to the role, making the character a fan favorite throughout the series. Before he was cast in The Dukes of Hazzard, Jones had a small role in Moonrunners, a 1975 movie that inspired the show. He also had bit parts in the Bingo Long-Traveling All-Stars and Motor Kings and Smokey and the Bandit. After the show ended, he took his career in a dramatically different direction, entering politics and serving 2 terms as a U.S. congressman representing Georgia from 1989 to 1993. While Jones slowed down his acting career, he didn't retire entirely. In 1998 he appeared in the movie Primary Colors, and the next year he showed up on an episode of As the World Turns. Now 83, Jones has also provided political commentary in newspapers and on TV. He also keeps the spirit of the show alive by running Cooters, 3 Dukes-themed museums and stores in Virginia and Tennessee. Tom Wopat as Luke Duke. Age filming, 28 years old. Tom Wopat first came into the spotlight as Luke Duke, the older, more rational Duke boy. Tom Wopat's Luke Duke often served as the voice of reason to balance Bo's impulsiveness. Known for his strategic thinking and former Marine combat experience, Luke was just as likely to be found jumping into the General Lee's window and outrunning Sheriff Rosco P. Coltrane. His credits go beyond TV, as he also has an impressive roster of stage roles, including a Tony-nominated turn opposite Bernadette Peters in the 1999 Broadway revival of Annie Get Your Gun. Wopat has also appeared in shows like Fantasy Island, Murder, She Wrote, Home Improvement, Smallville, Longmire and The Blacklist, and movies like Jonah Hex and Django Unchained. In the 90s he had a recurring role on Sybil. Now 72, Wopat has most recently played the sheriff in the County Line series of TV movies. In addition to acting, Wopat is also an accomplished musician. He released his first album in 1983, and has gone on to make many more. In 2014, Wopat and his Dukes co-star John Schneider even released a Christmas album. Today he is 74. Byron Cherry as Coy Duke. Age filming, 24 years old. In perhaps the most infamous chapter of the Dukes of Hazzard history, Byron Cherry was cast as Coy Duke, a previously unmentioned cousin brought in when John Schneider left during a contract dispute in Season 5. Alongside Christopher Mayer as Vance Duke, Cherry attempted to fill the enormous shoes left by the original Duke boys. After his brief 19-episode stint, Cherry appeared in series like The Fall Guy and In the Heat of the Night. Though his time in Hazzard County was short-lived, Coy and Vance were quickly written out when Schneider and Wopat returned. He has embraced his place in the show's history, appearing at fan conventions and reunion events, including the 2023 Gallatin Comic-Con alongside original cast members. Today he is 70. Sonny Shroyer as Enos Strait. Age filming, 44 years old. As the good-natured deputy Enos Strait, Sonny Shroyer played one of the few honest lawmen in Hazzard County. His unrequited crush on Daisy Duke and perpetual conflict between doing his job and helping his friends made him sympathetic despite being on the wrong side. Enos was so popular that he briefly got his own spin-off series simply titled Enos in 1980. Though it lasted just 1 season before Shroyer returned to the Dukes. After the show ended, he appeared in films like Forrest Gump and The Oldest Living Confederate Widow Tells All. Shroyer continued acting in various TV shows and movies through the 2000s, often playing Southern characters similar to Enos. Today he is 90. Catherine Bach as Daisy Duke. Age filming, 25 years old. The Dukes of Hazzard made Catherine Bach into a late 70s icon. As Daisy Duke, her signature super short denim cutoffs became a fashion craze, and to this day, the shorts are often still referred to by her character's name. Daisy Duke wasn't just a sex symbol. She also brought a much-needed feminine touch to the show, and her sweet presence was the perfect counterpoint to Bo and Luke's macho country swagger. Prior to the Dukes of Hazzard, Bach appeared in the 1974 movie Thunderbolt and Lightfoot, starring Clint Eastwood. Following her Daisy Duke years, she starred in the early 90s family drama African Skies, alongside legendary actor Robert Mitchum. She later showed up in episodes of Monk and the Hawaii Five-0 reboot. From 2012 to 2019, She played Anita Lawson on the soap opera The Young and the Restless. Bach made headlines during the show's run when she insured her legs for $1 million. Explaining that her active lifestyle, including skiing, prompted the decision. Today she is 71.